Nobody wins when the family feels.
Me though, he understand with his head down like he don't know me though. It ain't no point in getting no lawyer if your homie talk. I don't even ask when it come to cash, they catch him blast his ass. Jam, get at that jam, I give him 50 and gotta ask again.
So y'all grew up together, but like when was one of your first memories of Smurf?
Niggas better play slow. I don't want no niggas who you catch, I want the one I pay for. We on this
conditions, nigga, you big, that's not you.
Talk to him, cuz.
You're not what going through, so just hold on and keep going. Cause I'm telling you, man, I can name 20, 30 niggas and my homies is dead. I'm here though. And I'm gonna say some shit that, like, this is documented. You know, I got a TED talk. I forgave my brother's killer. And I'm saying it to say this. Nigga that killed my brother, my brother died in my grandma's arms. In that fucking house that we grew up in. Nigga shot my brother, he ran to the house. He died in Nanny Arms when she opened the door. So I'm telling you this, some real shit. If I ain't let that shit, I won't be right here today. I won't be here for my niece and my nephews. Me and Gil won't be doing this. Y'all won't know me. I won't be able to give y'all this game. But I had to leave. I had to let it go, nigga. I started to grow. And I started to glow. And now I'm here today, and it was hard in them. And I'm talking about this my big brother, nigga. I shared the cell with him. I shared the bed with him when we was this little Steve. But I can tell you one thing. Now I'm out here taking care of his daughter, paying for her to go to school, taking care of my nephew, taking care of my mama and my grandmama.
Talk to him. Sure.
Because I forgave my brother killer, but you know, I understand. I understand what y'all going through. But I love all you young niggas in here. And I mean that shit. I love you niggas, man. And I hope y'all make it out. I hope y'all make it, man.
Man, he like
straight up, man.
It's so crazy. This motherfucker really dropping tears for this, like shit for real, like.
Fam, this part 2 of what some would say of a Chicago rapper who was tricked out of his position by his fans. Now, it's been a lot of confusion since I put out part 1. The rapper wasn't arrested, allegations has been made, but also attempts to flee, the indictment, I have it, which I'll later discuss, but also more information being presented. Now, a lot of this information, fam, I'm gonna need you guys to come with your own conclusion. I'm here to present the facts, but we all know 2 + 2 = 4. Now, out the gate, I want to say this. For those who saying the indictment is not made until Lil Durk has been arrested, that's false. In order for a warrant for your arrest to be made, a judge has to sign off on the alleged indictment, or a jury behind closed doors has to make a decision on whether or not you should be prosecuted. Now, we also should know this. There's been an alleged rat in this indictment already, according to social media. Now, I'm gonna talk about this guy who they naming, and I want you guys to let me know if you guys feel he's an informant or not. But I also want to note out one more thing. The feds don't have picks. Sean Combs, aka P. Diddy, was just arrested weeks ago. A mogul for over 30 years. And if they not gonna cut him no slack, they definitely won't be cutting Lil Durk no slack, unless it's beneficial. Now, my hopes for this video in part 2 is to clear some of these allegations up. Go over the full indictment for you guys to check out for yourself, and come with your own conclusion at the end. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, fam, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Durk Bank, also known as Lil Durk, a Chicago Grammy Award winning artist. A man who this week alone was Mayor Brandon Johnson's biggest individual donor at $150,000 with the Voice Torn LLC. A young man who received 2 keys from his state this week, and even sold out the United Center, and even had people he allegedly once had beef with share a stage with him. Yet and still, with all that happening, less than 72 hours after his performance in Chicago, his mugshot will get released to the public, accusing him of being the mastermind behind the murder-for-hire plot. Now, people saying Lil Durk was arrested this morning, Friday. That was false. Lil Durk was arrested yesterday, Thursday, 10/24/2024, by the Marshal Service. Now, before we go over Lil Durk alleged charges, I want us to check out some allegations that's been made since his arrest, like him attempting to flee, and also an informant that members allegedly a part of OTF are exposing. One allegation was Lil Durk attempting to flee to Italy from Florida on a private jet once his associates was arrested. Now, authorities have not confirmed that that's true or not, and that's important, especially when his lawyer present a package for bond. Now, the next one is an affiliate named OTFJAM. He was arrested at the age of 17. He did 12 years. A year after, he decided to try to rap. He even was mentioned by Lil Durk in a song with King Von, with Lil Durk quoting in his verse, "I gave Jam 50 out that Jam ain't gotta ask again," referencing to 50K. Here's some pictures. Check out the song.
I don't even ask when it come to cash, they catchin' blasters ass. Jam, get at that jam, I give them 50 and gotta ask again.
Now, OTFJAM mentioned this in an interview clip I later play, but it seemed he met Lil Durk at Lil Reese house. They all from Lambron, allegedly.
A lot of people want to hear songs of rap fellas in the streets, you know what I'm saying? But really ain't that, so I ain't no rapper, I'm just a street dude, a little talent. Put it like that.
Like, there's a big difference.
Yeah, it's a deal.
Hell yeah, because shit, you just came home not too long ago. Like, when you come home?
So I've been home a little bit over a year.
Yeah, okay.
A little bit over a year.
Yeah.
12 years flat.
12 years.
Like 12 years. Did my time. Ain't told on nobody.
Right.
Ain't no food shit on my name. Now I'm back. And I'm living a life I never thought I'd live. You know?
Yeah, shit. Hell yeah, but like, if you can't talk about it, like, why did you have to sit down for 12?
I went to jail for attempt.
Okay.
Attempt murder. It was more than that, but shit, that's what I did my time for.
Okay.
An attempt. You know. Street shit.
Yeah. Bullshit. Hell yeah, but for the attempt, you know what I'm saying? Like, they gave you 12, like, how long they give you on papers?
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
on the road right now.
Okay. So when you get off?
I don't know, shit. I don't know exactly. Yeah. They let me know when they tell me sign the papers, man. I just go with the flow.
Right. Hell yeah. But is they allowing you, like, to travel, leave the city type shit, or no, they ain't allowing you to do that right now?
No, they don't allow me to do that.
Yeah.
They don't allow me to do that. What you know?
Yeah, yeah, but shit, dog, 12 years ago, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, the music scene was way different. Like, it was way different 12 years ago, like,
So now you know who OTFJAM is and his connection to OTF. Fam, it seems he's been a fall guy, according to the facts presented to the public. In 2023, during this interview, he came home, he said last year, which would be 2022, indicating that he possibly got arrested in 2010. It's a very low chance that he have years of wiretaps, which they alleging on social media, of Lil Durk, if he wasn't even home a year before the demise of Quando Rondo cousin in LA in August of 2022, that the feds is alleging Lil Durk to fund it. Now we got that squared away. It's time for the indictment. And the first red flag is this. Fam, each person who they calling a defendant has been arrested in this indictment. There was 5 co-conspirators that's not been identified. And of course, Lil Durk was one. And I'm gonna read the entire indictment and I'm gonna let you guys depict who you guys believe is co-conspirator number 1. But after we talk about that, I want us to ask ourselves, why only 5 people has been identified? And as of now, as we know, 6 people has been arrested. Another thing I want us to point out, they have every detail from phone calls, plane records, credit card information, and even conversations you would only know if you was on the other end of a phone call. No one else. With that being said, it's a high chance, no matter what phone call the feds have, they already been tapping Lil Durk calls. And whatever he said is between him, God, and now in the feds. The feds have reported that Lil Durk allegedly contacted some of the people that was connected with the case and threatened to kill them if they talk. Now, if you don't know, the people who was indicted that was identified is Kayvon Grant, aka Cuz, or aka Vonnie, DeAndre Wilson, aka Didi, Keith Jones, aka Flacca, David Lindsay, aka Brown Eyes, and Houston, aka Boogie. Now, it's also mentioned co-conspirators 1 to 5, meaning it's 5 co-conspirators, were members or associates of an organization called Only the Family, or OTF, which is, among other things, produced and sold hip-hop music from artists primarily from Chicago. Now, the defendants Keith Jones, aka Flocka, and David Lindsay, aka Brown Eyes, were members of other gangs in Chicago, Illinois. Now, this is why I need you guys to pay attention early out the gate, fam. On page 3 of this 21-page indictment, it speak on how King Von lost his life. November 6, 2020, Davon Bennett, a high-ranking OTF member, got into a physical altercation with Quando Rondo at a nightclub in Atlanta, Georgia. During that fight, an associate of Quando Rondo pulled out a firearm and shot King Von multiple times, killing him. After the murder, co-conspirator 1 made clear in coded language that co-conspirator 1 would pay a bounty or a monetary reward and or a payment to anyone who took part in killing Quando Rondo for his role in King's Von murder. Now after this, people started to talk about some of Lil Durk lyrics. I want that I paid for.
I don't want no niggas who you catch, I want the one I paid for. We on it.
Now it's a high chance we know who co-conspirator number 1 is. Page 3 of the indictment went on to say on August 18, 2022, the co-conspirators learned that TB was staying at a hotel in Los Angeles, California, referencing to Quando Rondo. As alleged in count 1 and 2, after learning of TB's location, defendants Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator 2 traveled from Chicago, Illinois to Los Angeles, California for the purpose of murdering Quando Rondo. On that same date, August 18, 2022, defendant Grant, aka Vonnie, also traveled by private jet to Los Angeles, California. Page 3 go on and say, as alleged in count 1 and 2, on August 19, 2022, defendants Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator number 2 used 2 vehicles to track, stalk, and attempt to kill Quando Rondo by gunfire, including with a fully automatic firearm, resulting in the death of his cousin. Now on page 5 it say, co-conspirator 1 will place bounties on individuals that co-conspirator 1 and other OTF members wanted to kill, including Quando Rondo. As part of the bounty, co-conspirators known and unknown, including defendant Wilson, aka Didi, will pay anyone who took part in the killing of Quando Rondo and or reward individuals with lucrative music opportunities with OTF. Co-conspirators known and unknown, including Didi, will recruit others, including defendant Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 to find, track, and Quando Rondo. It went on to say that the defendants and the co-conspirator 2 would travel throughout Los Angeles County via cars that was given by Vonnie to track, find, and take out the life of Quando Rondo. But Vonnie made a couple purchases in LA. On August 18, 2022, Vonnie purchased 4 black ski masks from a sporting goods store in LA. But according to Overact number 14, on that same day, Vonnie used a credit card ended in 1015, which was an OTF credit card number 2. Vonnie rented a hotel room for the co-conspirators located in Los Angeles, California, University City Hotel. Vonnie also met with the co-conspirators on that same day to provide the defendants, Jones, Lindsay, and co-conspirator 2 with firearms, including a firearm that had been modified to operate as a fully automatic machine gun to take out the life of Quando Rondo. Vonnie also got the 2 rental cars, a BMW sedan from a rental company in Los Angeles County, and a white Infiniti sedan with a fake license plate. Now people putting the LA blogger Brick Baby into the fold because of the Overact number 2. On August 18, 2022, one or more co-conspirators, including co-conspirator 4, learned that TB, Quando Rondo, was visiting California and staying in a hotel in Los Angeles. And it's crazy to think that, according to Overact number 3, on that same day, Vonnie took a private plane from Miami, Florida to Los Angeles, California. That's how important this was to them, allegedly. Now, according to Overact number 20, on August 19, 2022, using the BMW and the Infiniti, defendants Grants, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 followed and tracked Quando Rondo black Escalade to a clothing store located on Melrose Avenue in West Hollywood, California. The below image shows the BMW and Infiniti following the black Escalade in which TB, Quando Rondo, and his cousin, Lil Pat, were passengers as the black Escalade traveled towards the clothing store. It then went on to say that the defendants and co-conspirator 2 using the BMW and the Infiniti tracked Quando Rondo's black Escalade to a gas station located on Beverly Boulevard in Los Angeles, California, the Beverly gas station. The indictment then go on and say that the defendant Houston drove the Infiniti to an alley behind the Beverly gas station and parked the vehicle so that the defendants Jones and Lindsay and co-conspirator 2 could attempt the murder of Quando Rondo. And then went on to say that the defendants and co-conspirator 2 used firearms produced by Vonnie, including a fully automatic firearm, to shoot Quando Rondo's car, striking and killing his cousin, who was standing next to Quando Rondo's car while Quando Rondo was inside. The images below show the defendant Jones and Lizzie and co-conspirator 2 firing their guns at TB's, aka Quando Rondo's black Escalade. After the shooting, the defendants and co-conspirator 2 traveled to a hamburger restaurant in Los Angeles, California, where the co-conspirators discussed, among other things, payments to defendants, Jones and Lizzie, for the shooting that just happened. Dee ended up being the one that gave up the money. Now the last major detail was over act number 26. That same day, using the OTF credit card number 1, co-conspirator number 3 purchased airline tickets from San Diego, California to Chicago, Illinois for defendants Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator number 2, who we all know is also the shooter.
Lil Durk is charged in a murder-for-hire scheme. We're working right now to get more details on this investigation, but we know the 32-year-old was arrested Thursday by U.S. Marshals in Florida and is being held in custody. Earlier this month, Banks was sued for his alleged involvement in the deadly shooting of another rapper in Chicago, FBG Duck. That happened 4 years ago. Weekly's family says Banks had a hand in that gang-related shooting in 2020 in the city's Gold Coast neighborhood. Lil Durk and his team didn't comment on that lawsuit, but of course we'll be sure to provide you with an update when we learn more about the charges Banks is now facing.
Fam, I know this was a lot, but I hope I was able to clear a lot of information that was floating around up. Now, as more developed, I'll keep you guys updated. But right now, we're looking at a rapper who lost it all because he wanted to slide for Von. Something his fans and other fans been using against him for almost 2 years. And now that he allegedly did, they still here to laugh and be entertained. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And today, I'll catch you guys on the next one.